Life is on the edge for this despondent man.
Wedged between a rock and a 170-foot drop into the roiling waters below.
I was quite shocked at first that somebody could be standing there and not be swept over.
No one's ever been that close and survived.
One wrong move by the victim and he may have been lost.
They try tossing a life ring, but it falls short. The situation appears hopeless.
So you're thinking to yourself in your head, how's this gentleman standing there?
Niagara Falls, a popular destination for so many, is today the site of an unfolding tragedy. A man teeters on the edge of death.
Just a meter from a deadly 53-meter drop over Niagara Falls. One single tiny slip from the point of no return.
It is one of the most dangerous positions that a person could put themselves in. If I was a betting man, I would bet 99.9 times out of 100 that no one could stand that close to the falls.
Everyone seeing what happened was shocked, and they were all sure that this man is gone, no matter what. But what surprised everyone that despite everything, that man was still trying his best to stay standing against the power of this waterfall.
Just before reaching the edge, his foot got caught on some rocks, and that's why he wasn't swept away. But rescuers know that foot can slip at any second.
The rest of the rescue team meet to come up with a plan. They know there isn't much time. Darkness is setting in, and it's only getting colder.
To save him, Gary and his fellow rescuers must put their own lives in jeopardy.
These two men, who've met only in passing before, know they'll need to trust each other. As they're lowered into the water, they both have two ropes attached to their harnesses, and the other is controlled by about 20 rescuers. They will use all of their strength to keep those men from getting swept over the falls.
You actually feel like you're in a small earthquake.
They try tossing a life ring, but it falls short. The situation appears hopeless.
We were close enough where we could see the fear in his eyes.
He was able to yell loud enough that I can't stand here much longer. I'm cold. He said that he's getting weaker.
They were out of options to save him, and the man standing there was losing all the hope he had left. But at that exact moment of despair, they were all able to hear a very loud noise coming from the sky.
And fortunately, Plan B arrives from the air.
Then, disaster.
But suddenly, the man slips, and they fear they've lost him for good.
It was a very scary and terrifying moment when that man disappeared under the water of the waterfall. But what happened in that exact moment made everyone in disbelief of what they're seeing.
But against all odds, the man is able to pull himself up on a rock.
He desperately clings to the rock, his legs dangling over the edge. A crewman on the chopper makes one last-ditch toss. The man dives, grabbing hold of the ring.
He's up, but it's not time to celebrate yet. The man's footing is still unstable. The man slips under that menacing ice shelf.
One wrong move by the victim and he may have been lost. One wrong move by us and we may have lost one of us.
He now is on a rope that is unable to be pulled back.
And while they were trying to get him out of this tough situation, they were shocked by what this man told them.
Just grabbed onto his hand and pulled him as hard as I could, tell him to fight.
He just told us, let me go. He just gave up. He said, save yourselves, let me go, let me go. I told them that we didn't come this far to let you go now.
After 2 excruciating hours, he's out of the freezing water and safe from the deadly falls. He's rushed to hospital for physical and psychological treatment.
They discovered that he was actually trying to end it all after he lost all of his family money gambling. But when he got close to his end, he was terrified and he got stuck in the middle. And thanks to those brave men that saved his life, he has a new chance to put his life together. Thanks for watching, and please follow Comic Books in Arabic.